When you find yourself in the close guard of someone, your only concern should open it. Forget about all the chokes from inside the guard, it does not work 99% of the time. You should only stand up and open it. One of the main mistakes I see white belt do in the close guard is look at your opponent, which breaks automatically your posture. I like to look at the ceiling, and I don't put my hands on the ground. I put them on his hips to block any further movement. The first advice I want to give you is to grab both lapel and stick your fist into his armpit. It will flare his arm away and will render his hips useless as they are not close to your gravity center. He won't be able neither to pull on your collar to break your posture. The only downside of grabbing both lapel and putting them into his armpit is a sneaky wrist lock where my opponent is going to grab my triceps and block my wrist. But most white belt and blue belt won't know that. To counter that, I'm going to use my hands way below the armpits. As I said in my introduction, my only goal in a close guard is to stand up as soon as possible. I'm going to do a mental countdown of 1, 2, 3, and I will jump on my feet. As soon as I'm standing up, I'm going to take a position that I call the chair. I'm going to squat down as it gives me such a great stability, and my opponent won't be able to break my posture or even sweep me with the basic sweep. I will then push on the knee and open the guard. While in the chair position, I don't always need to push the knee. I can put both hands inside the pants, put my elbow in, arch my back, and open the guard. It's physically impossible for your opponent to keep his ankle crossed. I can also take advantage of the guard being open to pass really quick. Let's recap the details. I grab both lapel and put them into his armpits. I get up at once, and then I will switch my hands to the hips. I then arch my back and the guard will open. Another possibility instead of using the lapel is to block one of his sleeves. I'm going to grab the sleeve and block it under my other forearm. I will stand up on the same side where his arm is blocked. I will then keep the sleeve until the end and push the knee to open the guard. It's quite obvious that you will always lift the leg on the side where his arm is blocked. If you lift the wrong leg, you will just give an easy sweep to mount, and you can only blame yourself. I'm going to grab both lapel with my right hand and grab the sleeve with my left hand. I will block his forearm with my right forearm, and I will get up on the same side of where the arm is blocked. I will do the chair position, and his hips will be on my knees. I will keep the sleeve and push on the knee to open the guard. Let me give you a black belt secret. I will join my elbow and my knee, and I will turn to the side. It will twist his own hips and will make the guard opening way easier. I will grab both collar with my right hand and grab the other sleeve with my left hand. I will then block the same sleeve with my forearm. I will get up on my left leg and use my right hand to push on the knee to open the guard. In this variation, I will still use the lapel to get up. But as I struggle to open the guard standing up, I will use an extra lever. This extra lever will be my knee into his tailbone. The first thing I prioritize is breaking any grip of my opponent. I will then grab his lapel and stand up at once, counting 1, 2, 3, and go on my feet. I will then insert my knee between his two legs, arch my back to open the guard, and then push on the knee to get in a knee slice position. In the previous video, I was standing up with my feet far away from him. In this variation, I will use the chair and then I will slowly kneel down, opening the guard, and then pass, establishing my side control with a crossface underhook. The whole point of this technique is to break open a tight, strong, close guard when your opponent is giving you a hard time. A knee in the tailbone is almost unbearable and will force open any guard. That's my favorite way to open the close guard. In this subjective view, I'm going to block the sleeve to get up more easily. With my right hand, I will switch from the collar to the hips, arch my back and put my knee between his legs to force the opening.